One of the most challenging aspects of running a restaurant is managing your finances. After all, your ability to keep things up and running will depend on the business available finances. Your finances need to be in order to ensure you can pay rent, staff, suppliers and vendors, which is why poor restaurant management of its finances can lead to your business going out of business very quickly. If you are planning to open a food outlet in the near future, you will need to know how to manage a restaurant's finances effectively. Let's look at some tips to help you stay on top of your venture's finances. Hi, my name is Massimo Montone. I'm the founder of Restaurant Keys and creator of a Restaurant Launch Roadmap online coaching program, where we take you through the 7 fundamental stages, a step-by-step process that will help you clarify and create a perfect pre-opening plan. I'm blessed to have been working for the last 20 years with some of the most influential people in the industry today, and I've been able to crack what those 7 fundamental stages are and why you must focus on them. You will find a link below for more information. Let's start with number 1. Track your cash flow. Any business finances can be assessed by keeping track of the cash flow. This involves checking how much money is coming in during a given period of time and how much money is spent on expenditure and how much you have on hand at the outlet itself. If you notice that your expenditure are consistently exceeding your revenue, your business may be heading towards bankruptcy. However, knowing that your business is heading towards financial difficulty can be a lot more helpful than realizing it at the last moment when it can be saved. For this reason, managers should keep a close eye on finances and address problems before they start to impact the business future. Number 2, create and follow a budget. Once you have begun keeping track of your cash, managers can create a budget to follow. Creating and maintaining a budget ensures that you know what your restaurant's financial goals are. This is a proactive approach to help the restaurant stay on track with its cost of goods sold and labor cost. Restaurant managers often maintain multiple budgets for achieving short and long-term goals. It's not uncommon to have an annual budget that is decided prior to the start of the new year, as well as the seasonal budget that can be adjusted accordingly to the short-term changes. Number 3, check reports regularly. Restaurant owners and managers usually track their cash flow on a weekly or monthly basis. However, these periods are relatively long and may not provide a clear picture of what a day-to-day activity is like in the venue itself. To get more accurate understanding of the daily trends, such as popularity and electricity usage, managers should review a daily report that offers some insight into those areas. Most payment system terminals allow you to view a rundown of your revenue for any given day. This information can be used to identify patterns of improving your business. For example, if managers observe that business is slow on Monday and Tuesday, they can offer special discount deals to attract more customers on those particular days. Equally, if you are certain that very few customers will be frequenting your restaurants on these certain days, you can ask a smaller number of servers and cooks to come on those days. Number 4, keep ingredients cost down. Managers should also look for ways to keep ingredients cost down, as they may make up a significant portion of the expenses. There are many different ways you can cut back on cost on this area. Some businesses buy their ingredients in bulk, as they are often cheaper when purchased in this manner. Similarly, some struggling restaurants may switch over to using a cheaper food ingredient, but to bring production costs down. However, the potential risk of this approach is that it may affect food quality, which could negatively impact your restaurant's popularity among your customers. Number 5, cut back on labor cost. Labor cost also makes up a significant portion of your expenditure for your restaurants. However, unlike fixed costs such as rent or licenses, the amount your establishment spends on labor can very much vary. After all, you may not need a full team of staff hands-on on any given day if you are slow. Managers should spend time looking over the various duties that each staff member performs and determine what the minimum number of staff required is to run the restaurant. This will make easier to cut back on labor cost, as any excess staff won't be hired on days when they are not needed. However, this practice can be tricky to get right, as the flow of customers may change unexpectedly during the week. If you are short of staff on a busy day, you may be unable to offer service to all the customers visiting the restaurants that particular day. Before moving on to number 6, let me ask you to subscribe to the channel. We are uploading weekly videos on anything and everything that has to do within the restaurants industry. So, click the subscribe button somewhere on the screen. Moving on to number 6. Avoid spending on non-necessities. People that go to open restaurants often try to design them in a manner they always envision. This usually entails high expense renovation and additions that do not serve the functional purpose. It can be tempting to hire one of your favorite painters to add mural to the back of wall of your restaurants, but this could be a waste of funds in the mural that does not attract enough customers to justify his addition. For these reasons, restaurant owners should focus on setting up the bare necessity before spending on additional items. Profit margins in the restaurants industry can be very slim, so it's important to make each pound you spend count towards providing customers quality food items and service. Number 7, allocate funds for marketing. A portion of your annual or seasonal budget should be set aside to pay for marketing. This is especially important for new restaurants that are still getting off the ground. A new business with the best menu items and exceptional service may still fail to attract customers due to the lack of marketing. Managers should consider hiring a marketer who can promote the business to the appropriate audience in the right manner. However, even marketing should be conducted carefully. If managers crunch the numbers and discover that their promotions activity are not pulling in new customers, it may be time to revise their strategy. These tips should be invaluable for managing the finances of any restaurants. Managers should strive to remain proactive when it comes to managing finances, as the setback could severely impact the business and its long-term well-being. So, to learn more about anything and everything that has to do with the restaurants industry, check our blog on the link below. You'll find various restaurants trade secrets, and you can seek professional assistance from one of our experienced restaurants consultants. But for now, stay safe, be happy, and make a difference.